Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Local Pundit. I'm Josh Anthony. This is your Wrexham Daily News and Update show for Monday, February 23rd. And we got actually a really busy Monday with news on the eve of going up against a massive game tomorrow as a follow-up to the game we had on the weekend against Ipswich Town against Pompey. But yes, we have good news and bad news. As you can see on the thumbnail, massive setback. And on the tail end of that, we also have an extension signing, which you could probably see also in the socials, but whatever. Yes, but let's start with, I kind of want to start with the good news. Then we'll go into it. I know that the Ben Sheaf injury is just breaking right now, so we're seeing that. It's unfortunate and sad, but yeah, we're going to talk about that. We'll talk about who we think is going to come in. I have an idea. I want to get your thoughts on it too, and how we're going to go out for the rest of the season. And that one spot that's open, is there someone out there that we can bring in? So anyways, thanks for coming in. Smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the Local Pundit if you haven't already. We're on our way to 5,001, and Chicky Brewer is in the house. I did see your message. I did see your message. I apologize for not writing you back. I apologize for that. Why are the assets not working? Someone comes in and changes this stuff sometimes. And it's probably me. Yeah, there you go. Back to normal. But Chicky Brewer, I did see that. Anyways, thanks for coming in. It is a Monday. As you can see on the thumbnail, I'll start with the good stuff. Here we go. There we go. George Dobson has signed an extension. Okay. George Dobson has signed an extension. I know on the thumbnail it has the Sheaf. We'll talk about that in a second. But George Dobson has signed an extension through to 27-28 season. So this is good news. Although he and Lewis O'Brien are competing for the worst misses of the season, George Dobson we will need at this point for the rest of the season and possibly next season when we're in the Prem or if we're in the Championship. Either way, he has signed an extension. There is an interview up with him, and I'll bring it up real quick. It's a 5-minute interview. I'm not going to do all of it. So
a new contract with Wrexham AFC.
There you go.
What's that mean to you?
Yeah, absolutely delighted. It's been an amazing 18, 19, 20 months, however long it's been now. Loved every minute of it, and it's been a fantastic journey so far, and yeah, just delighted to extend, and hopefully we can create many more special memories.
Taking us back to that day when you signed, you had your family and up in the boardroom, could you imagine just how everything would have gone since then?
1 second.
No, it's probably on that day, if to this day now, if I could have pictured it going in one direction, this would have been the perfect 20 months, is to get promoted, and then how well we're doing this season. It's been amazing. So yeah, to play such a big part in that as well has been fantastic, and yeah, just grateful to everyone at the club really for putting their faith in me, and now it's an opportunity for me again to continue that faith, and
I'm trying to cut it off here.
Keep pushing us on.
Okay, I'm not going to play the whole interview. That was listen. I'm happy for him, and again on the thumbnail, obviously it's the Sheaf we're going to talk about too. I'm happy for Dobson. I really am. We're going to need him. We're going to need him at least now to the end of the season. Dobson has come in and done good work. He's done really good work, and he's a good rotation. Parkinson believes in him. He likes what he's done in the squad, and that's really good. So good on him. And I think he's a good player. Yes, I give him a lot of stick about missing the sitters the other day, which is fine. But Dobson, we're going to need now with switching gears, and I'll get to the chat a little bit too. Switching gears a little bit and having the Ben Sheaf injury, we are in a moment right now. We're in a moment right now. Parkinson's going to have to make some decisions, and the good news is we're going to have immediate options, which is going to be Viner. Viner is probably going to come into the midfield. He played the other day in the midfield. He did come on and do that. So really, the shuffling of the squad is going to be shuffling. And Dobson go and get the extension. There's a timely moment which happens to things too. This is not by accident. I'm sure this has been in the works, and they're like, "Oh shit, let's get this out there." The Ben Sheaf injury, no, not so great news. The Dobson signing. There you go. Extension. There you go. And the chat is chatting. I'm gonna get to this one first. Stefan. Tell me how I'm saying it, bro. I don't know. I can't tell the names anymore. Anyway, what's up, buddy? First time reaching out. Ben listening. This is all caps, by the way. This is why I love the local pundit. What's up, buddy? First time reaching out. Been listening to you for a while. Keep up the good work. Yes. All right. Well, thank you very much for having that too. And the chat is chatting. What up, dude? Dabo, Dobby, everyone's coming in and love seeing all caps people coming in and loving it too. Happy to have you on the show and make sure you stay a part of it, which is great. Anyways, listen. This is the next point here. Sean Bartlett, time to bring in a free agent. And this is why Parkinson leaves a spot open. It is genius. It's good. I know it sounds like the most clever thing of all time, but it's for these moments right now. Whether we do or not, I don't know. The whole, Ken and I got into a back and forth. I was obviously right about the goalkeeper. I mean, he won't admit it, but I will tell you straight to all of you right now, I'm right. He's wrong. The goalkeeper's not going to be a factor. This is why. And we've had Matty James out with a toe. We have Sheaf out and Dabo signing the extension. Fine. I think that we could bring someone in. And I'm telling you right now, we are fighting for this promotion. I'm telling you right now, we're going for it. Rick's in the house. What's up, dude? Michael's in there. Good afternoon. And J-Tech. Listen, if you're on the East Coast, all my entire family and friends are on the East Coast. If you're out there on the East Coast, Jersey, Connecticut, tri-state area, New York, please be safe out there. It is a massive shit. It is a massive storm going out there too. What up? Enjoying the foot of snow in Jersey, waiting for tomorrow's game. There you go. Hopefully you're safe, my friend. And yes, Dabo here. Hello all. Who is this? Paul Kelly says we need another midfielder soon. Dobson is good, but we need a top tier DM. I understand we do. And how are you doing? Says everyone's coming in here too. Now listen. Let's roll this back. Let's shift to the other side of things. Hold on one second. Hey, I'm live on my show. They can probably hear you, whatever you say back. But I'll call you back. Bye. That's my friend Josh Campbell. Shout out to Josh Campbell. Call twice, got to answer it. Something's happened, whether it's my mom or him, you got to answer the phone. I'm just saying. Live show, that's how we do. And by the way, Steve Barton has just gifted 5 local pundit Wrexham AFC podcast memberships. Now, shifting to the other side of things, and I'm going to do something I haven't done in a long time because I'm a nice gentleman as well. If you want to have their say, you know. Ben Sheaf. This is unfortunate. And by the way, whoever the guy was that put, or guy or gal that put in there finally, or whatever they put in their Discord, wow. Ben Sheaf is out for the rest of the season. Parkinson confirmed it. This is not good news. Ben Sheaf has been phenomenal. Now, he came into the squad this year, and everyone's like, well, he's had injury issues. We kind of manage his minutes. This was an innocuous thing that happened. He opened his knee up. He got hit. I thought it was just something small. But they said 10 weeks he needs to go see a specialist. He's out for the season. This is not good news. I'm bringing this down because that is ugly. Obviously, you want to see my fat face. Ben Sheaf is set to miss the rest of the campaign with a medial ligament injury sustained on Saturday's 5-3 win against Ipswich Town at the racecourse ground. There are 13 games left in the season. He has been playing very well. This is not an injury of pushing himself too far or playing 90 minutes or whatever. This is football. That sucks. But Parkinson went on to say Ben is not looking good. It's a real blow for us. Parkinson knows that. I'm telling you right now, they're on the phone. They're on the fucking phone right now. Sorry, Mom. They're on the phone right now, and they're looking to bring someone in. I'm telling you right now. Dobson may not be that answer. Viner may be that answer. I'm telling you right now, if we're going to push, we're going to do this. They're on the phone right now. Moving on. As much as there was an excitement after winning for myself and the staff's point of view after the Ipswich Town match, I always had that in the back of my mind that he knew that was a serious injury to Sheafy. Not good. So there was taint on that. Not that kind of taint, Steve Barton, but it was a little bit tainted. I didn't feel it was going to be good news. Parkinson said that. And he has seen a specialist tonight in London, but the initial prognosis is a 10-week injury. He's out for the season. It's confirmed. Parkinson went on to say he damaged his medial ligament, and Ben's really unlucky because he was just blocked. It was just a block tackle, and he opened up his knee. But things happen in football, and injuries are part and parcel of the individuals and for the squad as a whole. And we move on. Ben will get the best possible treatment and come back stronger. From our point of view, it's opportunities for other players. What a great comment by Parkinson too. They knew as soon as it probably happened on the pitch that Ben had something serious happen. He did. They knew it. The game was gaming on Saturday. It totally was. It was one of the best games that I've ever seen for Wrexham. And it was the most enjoyable thing of all time, watching them go and win that game. Now, does it offer step up? Does it offer a place for someone to step up? That is going to be Viner for me. Viner came in at the end of the game, probably played 15, 20 minutes. He was pointing out where to go, how to do all the stuff, and he looked good. He looked big and strong out there too. And I liked him in the middle of the park. Someone's got to step up and be in that position, and we're gonna have to start rotating a little bit too. And it's unfortunate for Ben Sheaf. He has been playing really well. Our two best midfielders, Ben Sheaf and Matty James, are down with injuries. Matty James could come back and he still has a broken toe. And Parkinson went on to say, there's a quote here somewhere. I'll find it. Parkinson wanted to say that basically, here's more quotes here too. Okay. There's more quotes about Matty James here. It's another blow for the midfield. Given the experienced midfielder, Matty James is also out with the fractured toe. He's sustained at the 2-1 defeat. But defender Zach Viner could cover that position. Parkinson talked about Viner. Predominantly, Zach's a defender, but he can play in the midfield. Matty is a bit slower in his progress, probably initially anticipated, but it's all about utilizing the squad. The Zach Viner purchase in January might be the smartest thing we've ever did. It could be, because Zach is going to come in and probably play that spot. What say you? William says, hey, Josh, I was just wondering, what are your thoughts about who is available in free agent market as a midfielder goes on? William Miller, I don't know. I have to look into that too. And if you didn't notice, I did drop it into the chat if someone want to come and have their say on this too. Steve Barton said he lived in Jersey for 4 agonizing years. Oh, Jesus Christ. The ring is ringing. Donna says, I came a little late. Sheaf is out for the season. It looks to be that way. Esteban's in the house. Sean Deasy said, that's terrible. Sheaf is one of my favorite players. Hazard says, we have cover. Brunty or Dabo could play in that spot. No, it's going to be Viner. And I think the stroke of genius that we have is Viner coming in. That's what I think it is. I don't know what that means. So he's out for the season. Can they bring in an additional player to replace him? Yes, we have. We have a spot open. Stefan says, every time I say Stefan, by the way, I have to think of the SNL skit. Stefan. Have to do it, Stefan. I just have to do it. There you go. The genius of Parky bringing in Viner. There you go. And you were right, Josh. Viner could be that answer. Could be. Paul Kelly says, Sheaf was all over the field on Saturday. We got whacked several times during the game. Yes, he did. They came out, but we did win that match, but it's a huge blow for that too. The chat is actually really going off tonight. Donna says, additional, as in not an extra position that we already have. Yes, we have a spot open for someone to come in. Esteban says, this is unfortunate for Sheaf. Apparently, he hyperextended his knee. No, it's a crucial, whatever the shit he said. Hold on. He's unlucky. Ben has been blocked to crucial ligament injury. I don't know. It's not an ACL. Whatever. I only play doctors on television. So someone look it up and what did he actually do to his knee? I don't know. Ben Sheaf will be available for Las Vegas pool. Hazard. Do you want to know why? Because we're going up. That's why. Because we're going up. Rathbone slides block time for DKD to improve himself. Slides back. Rathbone slides back. Time for DKD to improve himself. Ricky's talking about the position. Rathbone slides back and DKD to prove himself. Parkinson's not going to do that. Parkinson's not going to do that. We're in the crucial part of this season right now, and now the shuffle is on. The shuffle is on, and hey Maria, I saw you, by the way. I owe you a message back. I don't know who else is going tomorrow. Anyways, if my brain is braining right now for the squad, My starting 11 currently right now, my best starting 11 in the rotation is AO in goal. Still questioning some of his decision-making on the weekend. It's Thomason on the left back. It's Doyle, the undroppable. It's Heim in the middle. It's Max. Max is saved because Finder's going to take the middle of the park. Right wing back is Issa Kabore, even though I think Longman is a better shout there. In the middle of the park, it's going to be Lewis O'Brien. Okay, Lewis O'Brien next to Viner, Windass, Broadhead, and Kiefer Moore. That's probably our best 11 at this point right now. Probably our best. I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Steve Barton has had injuries. He said, having completely ruptured my ACL, MCL, and meniscus. This is a horrible injury. So no, sir, this isn't a horrible injury. So no surgery is needed. Well, we don't know that, Steve. We don't know yet. We don't know. No one in free agency is as good as Dabo. Hazard, are you out there? I mean, we were supposed to listen. Hazard, this is my. We were looking at bringing guys in last, before in the fall. We didn't bring someone in. They've got eyes on somebody. They don't just go out and say, hey, listen, there's guys that there has to be somebody out there. I'm not saying that Dabo is the best or not can't go out and perform. They're going to ask him to perform and give him an opportunity to do so. But to your point, I'll give you this. Is there somebody better out there that we can bring in? Possibly not. Possibly not. And then listen, injuries happen. I'm only talking about this specifically because we have that spot open. We have the spot open. Perhaps we should sign Dele Alli. Oh, Jesus. I mean, maybe, Andrew. They walked him out on the pitch yesterday against Tottenham the other day. I don't know. I like the idea of Viner coming in, especially if Brunty is set to return to him. Brunt is back. Vulnerable, a good gel. Venerable? No, Jesus, what's going on with the chat today? Or I can't read. I don't know. It is what it is. Lewis O'Brien has been playing well in that position. I think Lewis O'Brien is killing it in there. Michael said Ali has also signed an extension in his contract. Is this where? Did this just break, Michael? Hazard has said he's listening. Are you listening? And there you go. It's the other ligament in the knee, the other one across the back of the knee. Well, he was holding the back of his knee. He was holding back. Jimmy John Bangles, my guy, man. My guy, Jimmy John Bangles. It can't be an ACL if it's only a 10-week injury. Yes, he would be. So what is it? Sprain? I don't know. Jimmy John says MCL could require surgery, but Parkey didn't specify. Just said 10 weeks, which sounds like MCL injury, and they are deciding to shave it instead of repair it. Okay. Well, listen, he's out, and we don't have 10 weeks. That's 2 months. So that's March, April. He's out. He's done for the season. He is done, and that's unfortunate for us. But we have to. Parkinson's going to have to use the squad. I'm going to tell you right now. Oh, for fuck's sake! You're damn right. Breaking news! Breaking news! Great breaking news. Okay, breaking news. You want breaking news? Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Ollie Rathbone has extended a stay with Wrexham. Okay, who said it in the chat? Michael. There you go. I mean, I'm live with you guys and gals here, so it breaks. I appreciate y'all. The chat is chatting. Well done, my friends. Okay, Ollie Rathbone has signed a new contract, keeping him at Wrexham until the end of the 27-28 season. Now, this is double awesomeness for Ollie Rathbone, who's had a fantastic season coming back from injury himself. Rathbone has signed a new contract, keeping up with Wrexham until the 27-28 season. He played a key role, blah, blah, blah. This is what he said on his new contract, Ollie Rathbone. Just the breaking news on the local pundit. If we had breaking news, I would do it. My time here has been great so far. It's probably the best football I've played in my career, and he's been fucking awesome. I want to keep playing, keep improving, and create more special moments for this club. He's made 64 appearances, 14 goals in total. That's a good return, by the way. And he says the 29-year-old has been a key player, says Parkinson. Ollie was a player of the season last year. It was unfortunate to get his injury early on, but he has been phenomenal for us. And he has a lot of key moments. We had to manage his minutes at the start of the season because he had a long period out. And he came back, then picked up a couple of little injuries, but he's been outstanding in every aspect of the game. He's got himself right, and he's established himself. I mean, the news is breaking. The news is newsing at this point. Ollie and Dabo, great news. Now, why are these coming out today? Why? I want to know. I want to know. Do they think that I'm gonna pause on the 6 to midnight stuff? Why is the news coming out today? Is it because they think we're going to go up, or they think we're going to stay, or is it just hedging our bets? What does it cost to have another extension? I don't know. What are your thoughts on that too? I like both players. I do. I think for currently right now, I think Ollie and Dabo are doing well for us. Why the news today? Is it because of the injury? Is the cover? It's a very. Have they been working on them? Why the news today? That gets me. I don't know. There's something on that. There's something on that. I don't know why, which is fine. Well, there you go, Hipcar. The news is coming out today to manage fear in the public. Well, in the fan base, I think she was in the fan base. Well, why is that? Because we had the injury go down to maybe Matty James is worse than we thought. Maybe Sheaf's worse than we thought. Or here's my thought on that. I think that maybe they're doing it because maybe they're going to bring someone in, and hey, we'll dust you up on a little bit additional contract, but we're going to bring someone in, and you're going to be set back a little bit in your time. I don't know. MK Ultra says happy. What happened to Sheaf is very bad, very very bad. Did someone sign today? No, we had 2 extensions today, Kevin. 2 extensions. Ollie Rathbone, which just broke 10 minutes ago, and Dobson. I think we're hedging our bets whether we go up or not. Yes, I think we're hedging our bets. That's probably the best one right there. I think we're hedging our bets whether we go up or not, because if we stay in this league, these guys will play. If we go up, we can loan them back out, or they can stay with the squad. Yeah, and of course they've been negotiating contracts for a while. Absolutely, they just figured to do it today. Steve Barton says, who else has had a complete ACL reconstruction on one knee and shaving the ACL on the other knee? I'm listening. Steve Bartlett wants to talk about Oxlade-Chamberlain. Well, was he a Liverpool guy? Liverpool or Arsenal? Liverpool. I can't accept any Arsenal players. It's Liverpool players at the team. But maybe. J-Tech says Ollie needs to score another banger like the other day. I hope he does. And Marie from SoCal on the injury to Sheaf. Apparently we need an orthodontic surgeon to join the TLP. I mean, I'm ready for it. William says, I'm a medical practitioner. There we go. The MCL is very crucial to the stability of the knee. May or may not have surgery. Depends on whether or not he stretched it or is an actual separation or partial tear. Well, I mean, it's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on. Donna says, if Sheaf is only 10 weeks, that would make him available for the playoffs. Talk about, spinning it to a good thing right there. Yeah, he could be available for the playoffs. Would he be match fit? We don't know, but that's a good shout right there. And Steve Barton has gifted 5 local pundit Wrexham AFC podcast memberships. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Steve Barton. I appreciate that. And always a good support of the channel. Doc Wrexham, that ACL injury could take up to 9 months before the player returns to play. We've already had a player with a major tear. Why do you think we're having injuries? Like why do we think that we're having all these injuries? Do you think it's just unlucky? Do you think it just happens? This is a tough, rough and tumble league. And Sheaf, Sheaf's a good player, but it's not like I know he said he's injury prone, but let's take on, Libby, for example. Libby just can't keep himself fit. He just literally can't keep himself fit. And that's unfortunate, and that's really unfortunate. But, the broken toe, this league is a tough one. It really is a tough one. So, I don't think I had like overtraining. Like I was speaking to a Canadian Olympic female athlete who won a bronze the other day, and she said, "This is probably like she said that she was training too hard, and then when she did her ACL, it just snapped." So I actually had that conversation last week when I was with her, and she said that she was training too hard, and it just snapped. Walking like on the pitch and just started running and just boom, snapped. So, is our training methods off? Is it the league? Is it just unlucky? Where do we think? And now, like I said, her and I were just talking about that. And she's a professional athlete, or was a professional athlete, and played in Canada. No shade there, but she's American. But she said that her ACL just snapped. So I'm wondering if our training comes into play. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I only play one on TV. Michael says might need to look at the physio team and see why they're doing what they're doing for strength training for the legs. Lionel's in the house. Great show, and always been here 22 minutes ago, just listening. Cheers. Can't wait till tomorrow's game. Lionel, happy to have you in, my friend, and happy to be part of the family. And never be shy to not put up a comment. This is probably I will flat out say this, the number one show on the Local Pundit. We read out almost every of the comments to keep it going. That's what I love about this show. I love it. The community is unbelievable. Yeah, USA Hockey, yeah, they did. Big shout out to the Red Horde. I know we beat him. He did a watch along for that. So yeah. Libby's theory: Serie A warmer climate. Libby theory from Mike says, for Libby, Serie A warmer climate. Wales cold and wet. Hamstring no likey. There you go. How to break that down. Marie from SoCal says it's the MCL, not the ACL. And Jimmy John Bangles says ligament tears are unlucky. Soft tissue injuries, I think, speak to poor training program. We need to have someone on. Can we get somebody on to do that? And Doc says lower body injuries are quite common in the sport. Tackles are almost always the lower body. Yes. And James Lee, all the extensions for Dabo and Ali did was put them back on a 3-year contract, pay bump for great stability. Great shot right there too. All right. So look, there's a lot going on here today. As we're going into it, and we head into a game time. We haven't even talked about the match tomorrow. We literally have not even talked about the match tomorrow. It's incredible for Pompey. And I'll have my say on that in a second. Let me just see one thing right here. Just trying to look at anything else breaking at this point, because at this point we're just kind of shooting from the hip as we do on the Local Pundit. Sheaf's out. Okay. They also have confirmed, before I talk about the game tomorrow, that the Watford game will take place on Tuesday the 17th. Our rescheduled Watford game is on Tuesday the 17th, and it is going to be a 7:45 GMT. So that is going to be a 11:45 match. So 45 minutes from now, that is going to be happening for the Watford game. So that is the 17th. Let's look at what the schedule looks like for that, how that slots in to Wrexham, and what we're going to be looking at for the fixtures. So obviously we're getting close to the end of February right now. I'm going to bring this up for everyone to take a peek. The game against Portsmouth tomorrow, which we'll talk about in a second. I think there's going to be a little rotation. Charlton. Okay. So we are away to Portsmouth. Home to Portsmouth tomorrow. Away to Charlton. The Chelsea match, FA Cup. Hull City. Swansea. And it's going to sit right in here. It's going to sit right in between Swansea and Sheffield United. That's where that match is going. Between Swansea and Sheffield United. That brings us really tight. It is going to be super wedgy tight. Like you wear a medium, it's now going to be a small. Look at this tight. May 10th, May 13th, May 17th. March 10th, March 13th, and March 21st. It's going to be tight. Oh my God. We are absolutely just making a meal of it. And we got to make that matchup though. And we'll see what happens with the Chelsea match, but too. So between that game is in between the Swansea and the Sheffield United match. Wow. Steph says we have a crap pitch, but they're playing all season. And Yeah, Kevin says, if Wrexham get promoted to Premier League, I'm moving to Wrexham this summer. My wife is not interested, so I'll be a bachelor again. Well, you can always hang out with me in the hospital room, my friend, and stay with your wife. Come on, what you doing? And she can go with you. JTech says, not an easy match tomorrow, to be honest. No, we're going to talk about it in a second. And I'm sure it's a training field even worse. And okay. Yeah, there has been a problem with that, big bugs. Anyways, all right, let's go back to. There's about 80 people in here. Please smash the like, and you haven't already, smash it later. But okay, that's the update. So that game, the game's going to be on the 17th, on March 17th, at the Watford game. Now let's talk about tomorrow. Tomorrow's Pompey. First off, I'll be at the Cosm tomorrow. Which is going to be great. Excited to go down there. Don't know what to expect. Sometimes it's like fully packed with all Wrexham supporters. Pompey supporters will probably be there too. They're an old school team, which is great. I'm excited about that. Now, I think there's going to be some rotation in the game. I will flat out say Viner will be. I think Viner's going to start that match. 2 days ago, I didn't think so. Actually, no, shit. Now I'm thinking Dobson's going to start the match. I think Dobson's going to start the match. Maybe I don't know. Dobson, Lewis O'Brien, maybe in the middle of the park. I don't know. Dobson, Lewis O'Brien in the middle of the park, maybe. But Viner needs to get time in the middle of the park. Now, I say this right now, and everyone's going to laugh at me. Tomorrow is also a must-win match, and I'll tell you why. You cannot win that type of match 5-3 and drop a stake in the ground and then put a stinker out against Pompey tomorrow. You just can't do it. You have to follow it up. You have to keep your foot down on the gas pedal, all gas, no brakes, and step on the throat of the championship and keep putting pressure on it. If we drop points tomorrow, it makes what happened on the other day almost irrelevant. And it needs to be a W. It needs to be 3 points. To that point, Pompey are in what, 19th place, whatever it is. Let me just look here. They're not. Listen, yeah, they're in 19th place. They won the last 2 matches. Okay, they just beat who? They just beat the other day. I think they beat Derby. No, they beat Millwall. Sorry, they beat Millwall. So they're coming in with gusto. But to that point, we have to go. We have to deliver tomorrow, and we will. If we play like we did the other day, we can beat anyone in this division, and I'm telling you, we will win in the playoffs. Every game is now a cup game moving forward. Every game is now a cup match. And tomorrow, I think Parkinson has built this squad really well to be. I know we're in the league. It's almost a cup winning team. This is why we finished so strong, because I know the injuries, that the Sheaf injury is a big blow, by the way. But every game is now a cup match, and I think Parkinson has built this team to be this cup team, which is why I think we're going to be Chelsea too. We'll talk about that another too. But I think tomorrow is almost a must win. You have to follow this up. You have to. Call me whatever you want. I don't give a shit. Tomorrow, you cannot take a turd tomorrow and drop points to Pompey. You just can't. You just can't do it. And they know that. Steve has put a $5 super chat in. There is such a thing as overtraining. I found this out during my short film noir career. Yeah. Oh man. Sometimes you get broken. It's me. Most of the time, it's me. I am shooting a short next Friday called Feral. If anyone wants to help and come out and do that with us, totally off topic. Kyle says, Josh, Pompey just stomped Millwall. I know. What's your point, Kyle? What's your point? What is your point? My point is we can't blink. That's my point. We have to go and we have to deliver tomorrow. All matches are must win for the rest of the season. That is how we can control our future. Very true, Doc. Very true. MK Ultra says, could Zach play instead of Max? He needs a rest. Max has not looked good. Max has not looked good. But Max has been playing. I said Max. What did I say the other day? Max is doing okay. Max has not looked good in the last 2 matches. Max looked tired. And I think that Max has been put on an island because he doesn't work well with Issagbore. That's my opinion. But don't be surprised if you see Dabo in the middle of the park tomorrow with Lewis O'Brien. Although Lewis O'Brien ran his ass off, maybe Lewis needs a rest. Don't be surprised if Max does get a rest. It's a quick turnaround. I mean, I just feel like we just were screaming at the walls the other day after the W. So I don't know. And Mike Massaro says, agree, got to go. No one will hand us 5th or 6th spot. Preach. Yep. Could Zach play instead of Max? He needs a rest. I think so too. You know I love you, Josh, and to be saying that every match is a must-win from here on in. Tell me I'm wrong, Kev Carmen. Tell me I'm wrong. I know I love you too. How about we go and say, God, every match has got to be a draw. We got to go and draw this match. We just have to go and draw this match. Or we have to go and lose this match. Maybe just start saying that. How about this, Hipkara? Instead of saying it's a must-win, I'll say every match is a must-draw. Let's do that. Let's start that trend. Hashtag save must-draw. There we go. We need Kiefer to do his best Vin Diesel impression, Fast and Furious. Kiefer just crushed it the other day. Time to recall Harry Ashfield. No, he's at his level. Michael Cross, you can't. You just can't. But tomorrow, we have to go and take care of business. We do. And Marie, yes, I will be at the Cosmo. Who else is going? I will be there. But here's my starting lineup. I think what Parkinson will do tomorrow. Because we have no coverage in certain areas. I think it's going to be AO and goal. I think Thomason will start again. I think Doyle will start again. I think Heim will be there. I think Max will be there. I think on the right will be, I think he's going to play Longman. I think he's going to start Longman. I think Lewis O'Brien will be there. I think Dabo will start tomorrow. I think Broadhead would start. And maybe Rathbone again. And I think he's going to start Sam Smith. That's what I think he's going to do. That's kind of what I was thinking too. I might put Viner in there somewhere. Get him some minutes, more minutes, because we're going to need him. But we'll see what happens. Parkinson knows what he's doing. And he's going to, I think, one of the best things he's been doing, one of the best things he's doing is rotating the squad. And he has done that really good. Sean says, we can't let Birmingham catch us. John Miller would be all over us. I know, we just can't. Speaking of that, there will be a champ chat later on in about 3.5 hours. So get into that. Patty and John will be doing that, which will be fun. Kyle wants second time you put it in caps. Kyle, put it in caps another time, and I'll read it out. Dabo and LLB in the middle of the park, possibly. And yes, the women did win. Congrats to them. They did. Every match is a must have fun and kick some ass. I think he's referring to the last game, the last show on Welcome to Wrexham. Just John is one of the drunk. Yes, yeah. We must win every match. Just say it differently. We must win every match. Just say it differently. There you go. I will. All right. So it is Monday. We have a game tomorrow. I will be at the Cosm. Remember, game day build-up will be happening. Okay. Live watch along. Ken live watch along. Doing it. Ken's doing a live watch along tomorrow. Then it's Wrexford time, and then I'll do Wrexham reaction when I get back later on after we win tomorrow. But yes, Ken will be doing the watch along. I don't think he's not set up for a timer, but I'll make sure that he has all the other accoutrements going on for that too. But yes, that is the lineup for tomorrow. I anticipate us going in there, getting on the front foot, and playing as good as we did on Saturday. And let's do that. Yes, we get Ken. I know. Get rid of me. I'm the worst. I get it. But Ken will be doing a watch along tomorrow. So enjoy that. If anything else breaks, and I'm glad we did the show right now because we had double breaking news of Dobson and Ollie Rathbone extending contract, which is great. And obviously the Sheaf injury is not good, and it is what it is. I really feel bad for Sheaf. He's really come on leaps and bounds and done a really great job. He settled into the squad and managed his minutes and getting the unfortunate injury to his knee. That's really unfortunate. So next guy up, and we still have one spot open. Will we use it? We'll see. But now I think Viner will probably take that role over. But fair play. Let's see what Parkinson has to do. I believe in what he's in his management. It's going to be. This will be if we get promoted. Not even if we get promoted. This has been probably one of the hardest challenges. If we look back and we look at the season, will we go up or not? Parkinson will say this would be one of the hardest challenges. I know keeping Bolton up was challenging. They had no money, no nothing. But I think this will be the most challenging season because of the pressure that he's under in regards to not the pressure, but the expectation. I say the expectation. And I think we've all lived up to it. I think he's lived up to it really well. DKD, yeah, DKD may get a run out. You're right. DKD may get a run out too. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. You're damn right about that. All right. Smash the like button on your way out. Subscribe to the Local Pundit. Thanks for all the support. Good chat today. It's been a good conversation. And get ready for Champ Chat a little later on. Tomorrow is game day. Taking on Pompey. Got to go take care of business. It's a big game. It's a big game. Up the town. You're damn right, Lionel. Up the town. And on that bombshell, see y'all soon.